Have a nice day, everyone. I will continue the videos. How can you use the aircraft maintenance manual? This is part 13 about, for example, Airbus 320 family at a chapter 28, fuel external leak limitations. This is the video number 1, part 1. For your safety first, you must take care for your safety. The aircraft fuel is poisonous, so be careful not to get aircraft fuel in your mouth or in your eyes. Also, if you get fuel on your skin or in your clothes, please flush it immediately with water. Again, flush it immediately with water. Here, the identifications of the applicable leak tests, analysis of the leak sample. If possible, you can smell the sample to try to identify that the type of fluid is fuel or no. The expected areas for this leakage. Number 1, the belly fare. This is the underside of the skin of the fuselage at the center between the wings, and also air conditioning area and hydraulic compartment or main wheel well. Okay. Number 2, the left wing. Number 3, the right wing. This is the left wing, and this is the right wing. Here, 3 tanks, the vent tanks, the outer tanks, the inner tanks here. Okay, this is the center tank in the body of fuselage. The same thing. This is the inner, and this is the outer tank, and this is the vent tank. During my history, when I made walk around on some aircrafts, I found fuel leakage here. The cause was the overfill over the quantity of the CO during the fueling of the aircraft. This is the number 1. The number 2, if the water drain valve not closed correctly, maybe you can see some drains here. Also, the third time, the manhole, I saw drains through manholes. Okay? Here, this is the vent tank here. Okay? This fuel leaks from here during overfill, as I told you. This is the water drain valve here. So this is number 1 and this is number 2. Here, other water drain valve here between the wings, on the left wing and right wing. Also, there was 2 drain valves in the sides of center tank, left and right. This is the manhole, and this is the manhole. Okay? When you find fuel leakage, we recommended, this is Airbus recommended you to use the structural fuel leak reporting form, SFLRF, to keep as your record. So this form issued by the Airbus. Refer to the Airbus maintenance manual for this type. The analysis. You must make sure that the leakage is fuel only, not other fluid. Number 2, use a container fuel resistant, transparent plastic to collect the sample of this fluid and check it for it is fuel or not. By the way, question for the beginners. Do you know what is the blue ice? For the beginners only. If you know, please write the answer in the comments. Identify leak type. This is 3 types of leakage. Light leakage, heavy leakage, continuous leakage. How do you know each one of these? This is the procedure materials. Use a clean textile lint-free cloth, cotton, a material reference number according to the maintenance manual, refer to the maintenance manual, to fully remove the leakage and to fully dry the area. Then wait 10 minutes and then use a steel ruler to measure the distance across the wet area, the largest distance. Number 1, after you measure the distance, you have light leakage if the wet area measures 100 millimeters or less, 4 inch approximately, or less across its longest dimension. The number 2, you have heavy leakage if the wet area measures between 100 and 180 millimeters, 4 inch and 7 inch across the longest dimension. Number 3, you have continuous leakage if the wet area measures more than 180 millimeters or 7 inch across the longest dimension. So this is the 3 types. This is the number 1, light leakage, and this is the longest dimensions, not here, but this is the longest here. And this is the dimension from 0 to 100 millimeters, 0 to 4 inches, or less than 1 drop per minute. Okay? The second one, the heavy leakage. This is the longest dimensions here, not here, or not here, but this is the longest here. Between 100 and 180 millimeters, or 4 to 7 inches, or less than 2 drops per minute. The third type, the continuous leakage. This is the longest distance of the dimension, more than 180 millimeter, 7 inch, or more than 2 drops per minute. So now we identify the locations and the type. Okay? The next video I will speak about what is the limits and action taken. Okay? I am waiting your comments and your suggestions. Thank you very much and goodbye.